since we are going to start with the low settings in here, I think I will use FSR, alright, with the high, which should be equal to 720p. And I will be using low settings, alright. I would probably ramp up anti-aliasing so that it uses TAA. And all the rest will be on minimum. I will disable VSync because benchmark, you know. Let's apply. Worse. With more vegetation and stuff like that. Oh yeah, that's indeed much different. Look at this performance. I'm going to reset MS Afterburner because this clearly is much different than the basement. Basement was running around 100 frames per second. But as soon as I got out of here, out of the basement, frame rates are much different this time around. It's still above 60, which is good, but Jesus. Now it's 80 somethings. It's much different. I'm using FSR, alright, just for you to have an idea, I'm using FSR on I. And I'm using low settings in here. Absolutely low settings. For classic escaped. It was just this. It's as easy as this. Oh fuck!
Be careful.
I was about to say something. Can I just hide in here? VRAM is still very cool though. No issues with VRAM. Why do I need this? Stupid. When it comes to that. Alright, the only thing that I did kept at high, it was the anti-aliasing. So let me just change everything to median. I will be using FSR anyway. Alright, and let me just restart the game. Oh no. This is going to be so difficult for him. Come on, G-Bagan. You can do this. Yeah, you cannot, but... What is this?
Just keep your head clear. Eyes open. You can do this.
Without FSR. Alright, so I will just disable FSR. I will put the game on high settings in here. Apply. And let's just restart the game. FSR, I will reset MS Afterburner now. Because this is way too different when it comes to performance. Alright, so we are getting 60. No, we are not getting 60. We are. Frame times are all over the place, but this might be related. Oh, this is the. This is not good. I'm not going through there. So we can get frame rates under 60 frames per second. Just going to open this.
You can do this.
But yeah, I'm streaming and since I'm streaming and recording at the same time, I think it's normal that. Oh no. They're killing everyone. I think I will just move on. Jesus. Yeah, but performance so far is great. I mean, you can have 60 frames per second and have a couple of drops. I think somebody saw me. Oh, we.
I can't save you after all.
Oh.
Stay calm.
How the hell is supposed for me to? FSR. So what I will be doing is enable FSR and see how it goes with the eye settings. I'm not going to restart the game for this one since we didn't change anything at all on FSR. And FSR frame times are all over the place.
I think there's got to be a way out.
Yeah, I think it's benchmarked already. The way the character walks. This one is still the basement. Isn't it? Red room. What the hell is this? You are so dead. Yeah, there is always frame time spikes when something happens, so yeah, I think it might need some additional work on the PC. Okay, so I think it's benchmarked. I will move on to ultra settings without upscaling. Let's get out since we already died. No FSR. Ultra settings. Ultra is the absolute maximum in here. You can't go higher than this. I will apply and I will restart the game. There we go. Performance outside is stuttered all over the place. It's molding textures. Look at that. Oh no, 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 no. This is no, it's failing to mold textures. Performance is sub 60. This is the most sub 60 FPS that we have seen until now. So if you want to have 60 frames per second, I mean, if you don't care about 60 frames per second, you can go with Ultra. But the thing is, there is a lot of stuttering every time you move to a new area or something. Not sure if this is related with Ultra settings or not. But yeah, performance is not great. You can play at 30, that's fine, but it doesn't seem stable. There is these huge stutters going on. It doesn't. Okay, let's move on to the other character. What the hell is she doing?
I can use this. A knife.
She's going to die, isn't it? It's dead. See, another big stutter. I'm very curious to check it out, the Xbox Series S version, because I know that the Xbox Series S only run at 30 frames per second, but it doesn't have these type of stutters. It's already superior, because it doesn't matter if you have 60 frames per second, 80, 40, 50, if you keep receiving these massive frame time spikes. This is not the way, honestly. What is she doing? Oh, every time something happens, there is a massive frame time spike. How the hell they are going to play this game? So let's go with 1440p. Let's use FSR. Alright, this time around I will be use median FSR on the both settings. Alright, I will just put anti-aliasing on high. Just like the usual. I apply. Oh, yeah, it did apply in fact. MS Afterburner got more smaller.
Can get through.
So performance is still more demanding, but I mean during night time, yeah, it seems more tough. Is he seeing me? Yeah, during night it seems less demanding. So this is not a fair test anyway, in my opinion. Because it seems less demanding than during daytime. Yeah.
I can't count on no one around here. Better get to it. They couldn't have gone much further.
Can you get out of here, please? I'm a little bit afraid of getting out of this place, but come on. The guy's in here. Jesus. Okay, he's gone. Let's move on to median settings with FSR on high. Anti-aliasing on high. Alright, and let's get out of the game as usual this time around. So I will reset MS Afterburner results. Alright, and let's see how it fares. So it's 60 frames per second. It might drop, but so far...
Stay focused. Gotta get out of here.
So far he's handling it. 1440p FSR Quality median settings is working above 60. And not too much stutters. Requires fuzz. Great. So this might be a good alternative if you want 60 frames per second. Median settings doesn't look that bad. Oh, there's the valve. Valve connected. Where does she escape? Fuck! Sorry. Where do I put this? Overload pressure. Where do I put the valve? I don't understand this. Do I need to follow some tube or something? I still don't understand this. It's going to be high settings, no upscaling technique. Alright. I'm going to exit the game again. I'm going to reset MSI Afterburner results as usual. And 1440p high settings outside, it's 40 frames per second. Somebody's already seeing me. "40 frames per second. We are having a little bit of throttling in here in the GPU. Yeah, it's back. But yeah, it's 40 frames per second. So if you want to play at 30 frames per second and walk it out, 1440p high settings seems pretty good. Regarding stuttering, I think ultra settings probably is way too much to our GPU for some reason. I don't know.
Hide, they're coming. You get away.
Obviously they saw me. Here we go. Oh yeah, there's more stutters again. I think I talked too soon. Leave me alone. I made it. Like I have no idea where I am. Or something. Obviously, 60 frames per second is excellent. Some might disagree, obviously, but I mean, 30 frames per second is enough for this game, in my opinion. It's just not going to be unplayable or anything like it. So So let's see how it performs. Oh, be damn. It's 30, sub 30 frames per second. So 1440p ultra settings or maximum settings, whatever you want to call it, is way too much for the 1650 Super. Alright. So that's a setting that I won't be trying at 4K, that's for sure. Immobilized.
See where this leads.
I didn't know you could do that. Oh no, somebody had made so much noise in there. Oh, there's the stutter.
How did we end up here?
Yeah, performance is crap. Oh, big stutters. Yeah, this is way too much. Oh, he saw me. Ah, ha, ha. And you lost me. Look, it fell to low textures. How the hell did he knew? Yeah, ultra settings is not for 4 gigabytes graphics card. Just forget about it. Let's start with the most easiest thing, which is to enable FSR, and we can go to low in image quality. This should be the minimum thing you can do. I need to raise the MS Afterburner size. It have gone really small at 4K. Like this, it's cool. And let me get out of the game. Really? Alright, let me reset MS Afterburner. I already reset it, so 60 frames per second.
Oh, sugar. Does that hurt?
Shit, I'm so stuck in here. Well, I'm dead. It was good and all, but this time. Let's go with median FSR, which is balanced. And let's use median settings, high anti-aliasing as usual. And let's restart the game. This was very quick. One thing that I know for sure, 1440p median settings, FSR on balance seems like a great setting for you to use if you want to target 30 frames per second. So the next, and I believe the last test, will be 4K FSR quality mode.
Stay calm.
FSR quality modes. Probably with high settings isn't going to be able to give you 30 frames per second outside. And this is nighttime. Not sure how worse it will be with daytime though. We are nearly out of this place. Come on.
I know they're still around here somewhere. Be careful,
Fuck.
Anna. Oh, thank God.
Look, you're gonna want this to end fast. Trust me on that.
It's-
Where did you go?
It doesn't know where I am.
I'll find you.
I should see what that is.
Johnny found your footprint. What the? You could do that? About this game, or I mean the most, the one that you enjoy the most. That's what I want to say. Apply. I remember watching one in the 2000s. And oh no.
Over here, Anna.
So 4K, high settings, FSR on quality is not enough.
This will help them see more clearly.
No, you're not dead. Well, somebody's dead. Oh shit! Oh shit! Damn.
I hope they're gone.
So if you want to play this game with a 1650 Super, don't play at 4K high settings FSR quality, because it's still playable though, but it's 30 frames per second with a very bad frame pacing. And
Did they see me?
drops below 30 frames per second.
Stay away from me.
I will do a quick resume of what settings you should use for each resolution, or at least the ones that I felt more comfortable using.
I need to
But yeah, I told you that 4K. Oh shit, I need to get out of there.